Hello. So here we are, day 2, chapter 3 of the Tao Te Ching. I just love reading this book, and some of you asked me to also reflect on what I'm reading, and I will do that. Please know that by no means my reflection is probably yours, or it's right, or it's wrong. Or, this is not a space of judgment. It's just what I see. So chapter 3 is about removing desire. If talent is not glorified, people will not compete with one another. I have a thing about competition and how competition, the essence of competition is that one person is better than another. And that's not true. We're all made in God's image. In Genesis, he says, "Let us make man in our image." And so everyone is really perfection, but we don't see it. We come from that place of competition. It's really a deep, deep desire to be seen. And this book just helps us even further to understand that competition is one of the destroyers in life. You know, if you're not an athlete, don't compete. That's my takeaway on this. If the rare and precious are not coveted, people will not steal. Ooh, we give value to things. You know, be reminded that this man lived so many thousands of years ago, and he wrote these words. If desirable objects are not wantonly displayed, people's hearts will not be in turmoil. We create the I am better than you. We create a world in which we always desire what others has or have. And what's the whole point of that? You know, somebody said one day, there's no problem, there's no shortage in this world. We live in an abundant universe. But what there is a greed. It's a lack of distribution, trying to hoard and not give to others. And this just opens my eyes in terms of what do I give value and what will my own personal value be without the things in my life, the objects, the stuff that I've accumulated over the years. Does it give me any value? And unfortunately, we are conditioned to attach value to things, to houses, to the number of rooms we have in our house, the car we drive, the area we stay in, the amount of money we earn. But what if that is taken away from us? Would we still feel valuable? When the enlightened man orders things, he bestows a mind empty of needless concerns, a stomach full of nourishing food. He eschews selfish resolve and strengthens the body. So, to me, that is, the more I'm in ego, the weaker I am. The more I'm in love, the stronger I am. So if we can remove the needless concerns, the stuff that we accumulate because we have to have it. There's no real reason for it, but we just have to have it because somebody else has it. Or I'm not saying don't have stuff in your house. I'm not saying don't have stuff in your life. I don't say don't buy something. Remember, this is my reflection. I'm just asking myself, if it feeds my ego, then is it contributing to love? And I know that love is the true power. Ego is not. As a guiding principle, he removes the opportunities for willfulness and covetousness from the ordinary people, and without the opportunities for misusing their knowledge from the educated. In short, to me, remove the ego, return to love. Marianne Williamson has a book on this. I just love what she wrote. I'm currently following her as well as she rereads the book chapter by chapter, and it's so powerful. You know, we need to return to love. That's where the power lies, the true power, the true creation power. And how often do we misuse what we know? And misusing, I don't mean manipulating, I mean what we hold back in terms of sharing knowledge and wisdom is also misuse. So what do we do with that wisdom and that knowledge that we've been given? In doing by not doing, there's nothing that cannot be controlled. And this speaks to me about allowing the flow, allowing the flow, yourself to flow with the principles of nature, of the universe, the God-made universal laws. In doing by not doing. That is a deep place of acceptance for me. The other day I went through some struggle, and the moment I said, I'm done, the moment I stopped the resistance, solutions came from all over the place, and within minutes, 5 minutes, after I made that decision. And the resistance sapped my power. It sapped me. It made me a weak person. So how many things are we really resisting? So now I've spoken a lot. I'm just going to reread it and leave you with these thoughts without my input. If talent are not glorified, people will not compete with one another. If the rare and precious are not coveted, people will not steal. True. If desirable objects are not wantonly displayed, people's hearts will not be in turmoil. When the enlightened man orders things, he bestows an empty mind of needless concerns, a stomach full of nourishing food. He eschews selfish resolve and strengthens the body. As a guiding principle, he removes the opportunities for willfulness and covetousness from the ordinary people, and withholds the opportunities for misusing their knowledge from the education. The more I read it, the more I get. This is what this book does. In doing by not doing, there's nothing that cannot be controlled. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until tomorrow.